Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 9 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone had a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Don't take anything personally. Transform your life. When you refuse to take things personally, you avoid many upsets in your life. Your feelings of anger, jealousy, and even sadness will simply disappear if you don't take them personally. This is a great card, folks, and it's hard not to take it personally, but if you can do it, it's a beautiful thing. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow down 31, NASDAQ off 21, S&P's off 7, gold contract down 330, trading at $1,572 an ounce. Silver up 13 cents at $27.15 an ounce. Copper off 2.5 pennies at $3.42 a pound. Light sweet crude flat at $85.80. Bonds up 16 ticks at 152.21. That baby wants 160, baby. Unreal. King dollar up 42 ticks at 83.77. The 84 number, folks. You break the 84 number, and that's going to be the number that wants to get that baby into the 89 level. Euro 122.04. That's making its way down to the 119 level. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world? In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have out here? Okay, so this is what we have. We are at 1329 on the futures, in the futures. Now, that level, folks, this is what we did today. We got down to 1319. You came back all the way 10 points. We did 759 million. Well, bottom line, folks, that looks to me, and this is where the market is really deviant. You know, because you can absolutely make a case that, you know what, you came down and you didn't quite get into the price point of the 1316, and the 1316 from the wide price bar of the 29th just about lines up. 1309 would be the high of June 6th. If we equated that with, well, here, this is what you have. My take on this, we're still going lower, and this is why. This is the halfway move down. That's what you have. We did 759 million shares. Not enough, meaning you expanded volume slightly. This is just deviant enough that, you know what, it's going to fall away. We go to the Dow Industrials, and as we're dissecting the market, I'll give you a heads up on how this goes. You go into the Dow Industrials, same setup in the Dow. Dow is only down 31. You closed out at 12,573, which is nice, okay? You got down to a price point of 12,492. Halfway move again. Dow wants to make its way down to this 12,414. NASDAQ Composite. Now, inside the Composite, we have Composite is at 2866. Composite came back dramatically. You know, we were down to 2837. Not bad, right? 2837, okay, does what? 2837, folks, brought us into the benchmark, which was the June 6th level. And as we got into that benchmark, what we did is this. We did 1.69 billion versus 1.784. That's still too much juice. It almost did 1.7 billion. That's telling me that it's not over yet. Now, it's telling me it's two different deals here. It's not that it's not only over yet. What you have with the NASDAQ, because it got into that bar, and it didn't have more volume than a bar, but it was approaching that volume, that's telling me NASDAQ wants to get on to 2769, lower lows. Big deal, too. Now, let's go over to J.P. Morgan Chase. The reason being is that tomorrow morning, J.P. Morgan Chase is coming out with numbers. J.P. Morgan Chase, folks, is looking like a small ABC down. That's going to affect the market at 0700 tomorrow. That's where it's set up right now. You know, J.P. Morgan, of course, came off those highs of $46. That was in March. Got down to the $30 level with their problematic trade. Did a counter trend bounce up to the 36.94. It looks like J.P. Morgan Chase is going to basically throw in the kitchen sink tomorrow morning. The last swing point down here is, and particularly with the J.P. Morgan Chase, if anyone knew something that is going to be good, you know what? That'd be going topside in a big way. Now, let's go over to the bond market. What we have with bonds is this. Bonds today, up 17 ticks, 269,000 contracts traded. We're at 151.22. 151.22 is saying, you know what, we're going to go basically tag that 152.19. We'll see if there's any juice as we go into it, but the bonds still have 160 all over them. Dollar index, and this is the big one, folks. The dollar index is the baby that's moving everything. Now, if you want to see something that's really over the top, this is what it is. You know, we talk a lot about if you sit under a number and you don't tag that number, what ends up happening when you wake up in the morning? You get more juice, you have more energy. Well, dollar index did it again. Now, the dollar index closed at another high, period. Closing high, higher high. The intraday high in the dollar is 84, but that was a spike high on June 1st. It had gone to 84 and it closed out at 83.34. Well, guess what? We went to 83.985 today, and we closed out at 83.76. This baby is going to wake up in the morning and going to try to take out the 84 bucks. You know, we'll see how that shakes out, and we'll see whether it can do it. Gold contract. We go over to gold. We take a look at gold. What we have with gold is this. From the highs to the lows today, we went to a low of 1554. Baby come all the way back 1572. We did 151,000 contracts. Way that baby set up, same deal. Came down again, hit the price really hard. It was going into 191,000 contracts. That's saying that, you know what, gold wants to go higher. We want to go into the 1635. We'll see whether it can get up into the 1695 level. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Let's go to Bill in Tampa, Florida. Hey, Bill, what's going on?
Hi, Tom. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, man. You having a good day out there?
I am.
Cool.
I am looking and wondering, are we at or near a buying opportunity? I've seen two great stocks that I've been looked at for a long time and owned a while back that are now look very viable. And I wonder what your view is on GG and on CMI.
Okay, Gold Corp, I wouldn't be buying it. Now, this is what you have with Gold Corp. Okay, so Gold Corp, folks, what it did is this. Came off the bottom of the 16th of May. That bottom there was 32.16. We had a swing point of 7.1 million. Has a nice acceleration up to 41. What you had yesterday, you had a gap away, came down with 15 million shares. Today, a rejected price on that swing point. You see the volume on it, Bill?
Yes.
Okay, 10.4 million. That's problematic in a huge way for two different reasons. Number one, that means it's going to get tested, but more so, and this is what you always want to be doing, folks, is that when you're thinking of the daily, particularly when you're looking at stocks and you like the stock, like I know you look at the stock a lot, well, then you got to think that, okay, hold on, what's going to be on the weekly? Well, on the weekly now, you're going to have a huge swing point with dramatically higher volume. It's not ready. It's going to be problematic, in fact. In fact, it already is problematic. So check this out. We're in Thursday. It did 33 million, and all it has to do is 5 million more tomorrow, and you know it's basically taking that swing point out. So when that happens, what it means is that you get that bottom is going to get tested again. And the second one is CMI.
Yes.
Is that correct? Okay. So Cummings. Oh man, Cummings. No, this is a dog. Don't even think about this. Okay. This stock is destroyed. Okay, so Cummings, okay, folks, they design, manufacture diesel, natural gas engines. This is an equity. Okay, so let's bring it back. Now, this got destroyed, extraordinary. This is a monster ABC down, Bill. Okay, what you had yesterday broke a B point, 12 million shares versus 2 million shares. And so the A point is 129, the B point is 90, I'm ballparking at 40 bucks. That's going to get you at $60. Okay, so when we put this on a weekly, what you're going to have is that I remember how this is set up, okay? It's coming into the swing point. It's already done it. Okay, so this has done the same thing. This is coming into the swing point, folks, from August of 2011, and it already has more volume than it. Yeah, don't touch that stock, man. Don't even think about it. Gold Corp, if it retests those lows, next week, the week after is with lighter volume, yeah, you can go. Cummings got another 25 points down, brother.
All right, thank you.
Okay, man. Have a great one. Have a safe one. 877-927-6648. Some of the high volume stocks we had out here, folks. Bank of America was down 15 cents. You had Intel off 65. Merck was up $1.70. Procter & Gamble was up $2.30. We're going to be right back.
Would you like